Hey, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, viewers, for tuning in. Everything that you guys do for us. ABC, we love you. Our sponsors, we love you. We are really excited for our special guest.
He's a comedian formerly in Indianapolis. We've worked with him, had the honor of working with him for the hotel channel.
And I got to ride segways around downtown with him, and we just had a blast doing that. It was so much fun. Real talented, witty, charismatic, intelligent comedian friend that we just love to have on the show. We're so excited.
And apparently a top chef.
Wow.
He is. I think he's the new heavyweight contender for MasterChef or something. I don't really know. I don't really know how that works, but I've been following his Facebook page, and he's been making these creations. So next time he's in town, I'm going to demand that he make us some food. His next visit in the studio.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely need you to cook for us, Sunny. That looks just charming and delicious. Wow, how did you even make that? That looks gorgeous. Hello, Sunny. What's up?
Yo.
Hey.
Like, what are we doing with hands? You made it.
I'm doing great. I made it. Yeah, I made it, man. I was like rushing. I was just coming back from an audition. Yo, I made that dish with a lot of love. I made it with a lot of love.
It looks like it. I can see little hearts just coming off the plate. Like,
delicious. Let's look at a couple of these.
Dang, look at the little paisley. Ooh.
Yo.
He's a cultured man.
Honestly, wow. Whoa, that was awesome. It was like, pew. Sunny, how are you doing? Everybody, this is Sunny Outlaw, and such a great, talented person right here. Very talented. How was your audition?
It's an audition. You know how they go. You have some nerves, and, I'm just trying to, like, calm my nerves down. And at the end of it, I'm just trying to be better about letting go of it, because I can't do anything about it. Thinking about it's not going to help. I just try to let it go.
I'm sure you just aced it. We're our worst critic, right? So you probably aced it, and you're just like, oh man. But then you have to wait in anticipation, right? That's the part that sucks.
Yeah. And then you get a rejection email about 3 weeks after, or when you completely forgot that you ever did it, you get a rejection email, and you're like, oh yeah, I did audition for that.
And you got to do like 100 of those things to land one, right? I
exactly, and it builds that thick skin, right? As an actor, comedian, and stuff. Like, dang.
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it does build that thick skin. So that it builds that thick skin, and then you just walk around. You never need a coat.
Yes, you're just so thick.
It's getting a little steamy in here.
Sunny, tell us a little bit, for people that don't know, our viewers and stuff. Like, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you're doing, what you're up to in New York.
What's that comedy scene look like?
Yeah.
Yo, I remember being in Indianapolis. It's so funny that you talked about us riding segways. I forgot that was like how we actually met. And
those were so scary. Remember when I couldn't stop and I like blacked out, forgot that you're supposed to lean forward, but I kept leaning backward, I was leaning forward and going faster. I'm like, so
to this day, that's the only time.
That was scary, honestly. I don't know. You think I'd be good at riding a Segway, but those things are harder than they look. But anyways, continue. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. No, Segways are really hard, and that's the only time I've rode a Segway. I'm from Indianapolis. I did stand-up comedy in Indiana. Now I live in New York City. The comedy scene is definitely coming back since like COVID started and everything. One of the cool things that I was able to do post-COVID is I helped reopen an entire improv theater as we came out of the pandemic and started reopening.
Nice.
Because it was rougher in New York than like other places. I mean, Cuomo. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys get that, but Andrew Cuomo sucked. He like closed everything down, and so we couldn't do anything in the city for a long time. And so when we were like reopening, like especially performing arts venues, he like shut that down and just wouldn't let it happen. So when we were reopening the city, I was able to reopen an improv theater and honestly help start an improv scene.
That's so cool.
That was one of the cooler things I've done since I've been in New York.
Very cool. So what is the state of that that club then at this point? A couple of years, well, kind of, depending on who you talk to, a couple of years after the pandemic.
Yeah, it's booming now. It's honestly really cool. the whole scene in New York is vibrant again. Comedy is such a big part of New York, and to not have it, people were performing open mics at parks when you couldn't go to like a venue and do it. But now lots of venues have opened up, and UCB, which is a huge theater, is reopening again in New York. Second City has come to New York. So it feels really positive in the city right now. The scene is getting really, really good. Lots of great talent all around, all across the board.
Nice.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's cool to see just like the different talent that's out there, and and you keep pushing yourself and going on those auditions and doing those all those things that you do as a comedian and stuff. Like, that's not easy. I've always wanted to try and see, like, maybe just get wasted, like blacked out, and then just like go speak my mind or something. I think I'd be good at.
You had that
comedy.
same philosophy with the segues, and I heard you say something about blacking out. So maybe that's not a good strategy.
Yeah, it'll probably.
Yo, can I just say? Last time that all three of us were together, I did black out. I absolutely like that podcast.
I forgot about that.
We did Fireball, Jaeger, and I think peppermint schnapps. It was the worst combination of all time.
It was that.
We did it. We did them all, I think.
Yeah, that was on my show. That was so much fun.
That's hilarious. Okay, so Sunny, we are on strict TV time. So can you, if you can hang out for a little bit, we're gonna cut for TV, but we're gonna keep streaming. We'd love to keep talking to you. You can help us do our little district tap giveaway kind of thing here. So we're gonna cut for ABC WRTV right now, and then we're gonna hang out longer with Sunny. So.
Woo!
All right, bye ABC, WRTV.
Bye ABC, thank you so much.
And there's the fake cut. All right, so we're good, and we're still hanging out here with Sunny.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Sorry, we're gonna be like, and cut.
That's my little trick, but that allows us to be, everything we do in. Even in the live stream, it's timed out for TV because all of these go directly to the broadcast. So I like to take as much work out of all that as possible. So even though I screwed up a couple times, I might fix those. But we're giving away $50, Sunny, and I think that's quite awesome. $50. So have you ever been to the District Tap when you was up in here?
I have been to the District Tap.
Yeah. It's so
very fun.
Good. Yeah, and they have live music, and it's like Twin Peaks kind of, but without the hot girls. You know what I mean? Like on the inside.
Hey, they're still hot girls.
Yeah, they're still hot, but they're not like
They're wearing more.
They're not
usually,
scantily clad.
Unfortunately.
But I love, and their food is phenomenal too. So we're really excited to have them on board and on the team and stuff. But
there's the giveaway page right there. You go to intheloop.tv, go to the giveaways tab, and you will see that right there. This will propagate. We got 28 entries so far. I just started this yesterday, so that's pretty good given our past history. You got 3 minutes left. Everyone, we've got to reach, or we've decided that we're going to make you guys get to 100 entries before we give this away. So that's kind of what that little stipulation is right there. But that allows a little more participation and make it a little harder for you guys to get that gift card. So share it with your friends and family. Share it with someone you'd like to share a brewski with. Or, if you're going to take your family, $50, that's a nice little chunk. So get on over there. You got a few minutes, and we'll talk with Sunny a little bit longer, and then we'll check that again and see if we suddenly hit 100. But I'm guessing that we probably won't. Not tonight.
Oh, man. Sunny, I'm going to take my show, the Renee Michelle Merrifield show, and I'm going to cut it up.
If you're watching this?
Yeah. Well, wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, if you're watching this and you haven't submitted, you need to do it now. This is free stuff.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
So
it's
clickable,
free.
so easy.
It's free. Like, come on, go to intheloop.tv, click on that giveaway tab. I wish I could do it.
Show them that gift card again, Renee.
I wish I could do it.
I wish I could do it.
Get on it.
Right, you can, Sunny.
Push the right button. Here we go, right there. Look at that. It even says it even says $50 right there. Like, it's more legit than that. So I just picked those up yesterday. We're gonna have a bunch of those, so we're excited to partner with them and keep doing these giveaways. I was doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. We started with Sun King, but for sure we like to do locally sourced things. So we worked out an arrangement with the District Tap, and we'll be doing those for weeks to come. So we got a good batch of those coming. Yeah.
So anything new going with you, Sunny? How's life?
Yo, life has been pretty good, honestly. Just been hustling. The New York grind, it's definitely real.
Yeah.
I have been, I work at comedy venues. I never really like saw myself working in comedy venues. I always just saw myself more as a performer, but I've learned a lot about myself throughout the process of living here. Like, I'm a pretty decent producer of shows. I do a really good job. It's one of those things that you just don't realize the skill sets that you have. Like, I'm not necessarily the most organized person, but I'm really good about bringing people together. And so I've learned a lot about I'm a good producer. I'm good at dealing with the administrative side behind comedy.
Dude, that's awesome. You're a boss man. Come on. Out here producing shows in New York.
Yeah.
So what would you say you did comedy in Indy? Like stand up?
I did.
Oh, got a little lag going on there. There you go. Okay.
I did. Yeah, I did stand up in Indy.
Okay, so what would you say are some of the main differences between Indianapolis and New York?
Open mics are a bigger deal in Indiana because, like, a lot of comedians will stay for the whole time, or you used to have to bring people to Morty's, which RIP,
Right.
or Crackers. And so you'd have real people in the audience. And I know there was other mics that you could go to, but even then, like, people would stay the whole time. In New York, you are like going to a mic and then leaving right after you're done and going to another mic right after. Like in Indiana, the mics would generally happen at a time where people are off work. But in New York, mics start like as early as noon and they go as late as midnight.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it's just a lot of comedians down there, and they're, the hustle bustle of New York City. What part of New York are you in?
Yeah. I live in Astoria, Queens, which I think is one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the country. And I really, really like it. It's phenomenal. I mean, the amazing food that I have within just a walking distance of my apartment, like Thai food, Mexican, Indian, all within like a walk. And honestly, some of it's the best stuff I've ever had, like countrywide, nationwide. And it's in walking distance.
Yes, I love that. It's all right there for you. It's all right there for you. I love it. Let's see here. Jason, what time do we do it? Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, we can check in on it.
Okay.
All right, so we've got it expired for this week. We didn't go past 28. Giveaway has ended. So I've already kind of restarted it. So there is still, so now we're on for next week. So 6 days left. We're at 20 points. We need to hit 100 before we draw the winner. So you've got plenty of time to get on over there to the In the Loop.
Yeah,
giveaway
free
page.
stuff, no big deal. It's just a few little tweets or whatever, or like retweets or whatever it's called. I guess, what is Twitter called now? Just X? That is so weird.
Yeah.
So weird. I'm still calling it Twitter.
Twitter X. I heard someone call it Twitter X today. So
Twitter X.
Yeah, everybody's calling it Twitter still.
yeah.
Speaking of that, where can our peeps follow you at? Like all the things.
Masterchef.com.
Yeah. Yeah, masterchef.com. Yeah. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. I'm Sunny Outlaw. SUNNY Outlaw.
Outlaw.
Boom, boom.
Outlaw.
I
love that stage name.
That's a good one.
Yes.
And it's so close to your real name, the way it sounds phonetically.
It is. It is very close.
Yeah, that's exactly where it came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I used to always tell my name, hey, I'm Sunny Outlaw. And then I would get like, oh, are you Sunny Outlaw? And I was like, I'm not, but I'm going to remember this. And one day I will be.
There he is.
There he is.
Right there.
Have you had any really fun shows lately? Like, I know some, it's always fun to do it, I'm sure, but doing it all the time, it could not be a drag, but it just kind of gets like repetitive and stuff. But then sometimes you have these really fun gigs, have you had anything like that lately?
Yeah, you absolutely hit the nail on the coffin. Like there are, you do it so much, you forget that you are a performer.
Right.
You know, it's sometimes it can be a little draining because, you know, we're all thinking of the big name and the big lights and all that stuff. And you forget that it's like, oh, crap, I just sold out a New York City venue. And so, yeah, it does get a little like you're in it so much that the water becomes oxygen. Like fish don't see water. But I did do this solo show recently. It was like an experiment that I had the opportunity to do. It was a fully improvised storytelling show. And I did it for just 20 minutes. And because they gave me 20 minutes, I was like, you know what? I just want to experiment and see what I can do with this 20-minute slot. And I've been thinking about that show a lot. I really enjoyed it because I am someone that just likes to go in off the cuff, on the fly. I don't really want to have a plan. And I do trust myself to find like a really good ending. And the whole point of the show is to like inspire people and make them laugh at the same time. So I get a suggestion from the audience by asking if someone has something in the back of their mind that they're thinking about that like might prevent them from enjoying the show. And I then try to riff off of that for 20 minutes. And I'll do like improv scenes where I play all the characters in between.
Cool.
Different story elements.
So
That's
we've
awesome.
got a comment coming in from Tisha on through Facebook. She says, "I'll be in NYC for Nicotine Dolls on October 6th. You should check them out, Sunny." Does that sound? Do you know what that is? Nicotine Dolls?
No, but that's an amazing name.
The Nicotine Dolls.
Thank you,
It's just
Tisha,
some
for your
hot
comment.
babes smoking cigs, doing comedy. I don't know.
Yeah, scantily clad.
Yeah, scantily clad. Just like Twin Peaks, baby. Twin Peaks, I love that place. We should get them on the show too. Have you been to a Twin
Wait,
Peaks?
no,
Oh, she says it's an
no, I
amazing
have
thing.
not been
Oh.
to Twin Peaks.
The restaurant? The bar?
Wait a second. Is Twin Peaks the Southern Hooters?
Yes.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I have in Evansville. I went one time.
They got some good food there, I tell you. A little distracting, but it's okay. So the Nicotine Dolls is actually a band that she's going to see. Nice.
Wow, she's going all the way to New York.
Yeah, it sounds like a band name.
Yeah, that's a cool band name for sure. I love it. We got some exciting stuff coming up. I'm actually playing at Ruoff not tomorrow, but Saturday for Farm Aid. I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm playing at Ruoff. It's gonna be wild. You're like, what?
That is gonna be wild. I feel like you've been doing so much cool stuff too. I feel like every time I like open, you and Jason. I always tell this to Jason. Yo, I feel like every time I see you, your equipment has upgraded to like an nth degree, which is like even like seeing like the on live air. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah,
it's
buddy.
like a little WFY hub in here.
Yeah, it's a lot of the hardware is still the same, but there's some things I'm doing software wise to really automate some, to take out some human error and to do automated 10 or 15 different tasks with graphics and video and shutting channels down and opening other ones up and rolling video, stuff like that. So I got this push button thing here that I program, and it just really helps automate everything. So hopefully everything is more smooth. Like I said, I made a couple mistakes earlier in this one, although I think one was a clerical error. I gave Renee the wrong information, so we'll fix that. But yeah, there's another one where it was supposed to go directly to commercial, and it like dipped into the studio here. So Renee's just like,
I'm just like,
like, oh, whoops! I know what happened there, but I'll fix that next time. But
Hey,
nobody's perfect.
Stuff happens, but we just roll with it. It's a fun show, and we just have fun with it.
Yeah, I know this is supposed to be about me that you're supposed to be interviewing, but I just want to give you two your flowers. I think, I'm really glad that I've gotten, that I've like kept up with you over the years, because it has been so cool to see where you have come to where I first met you. And when I first met you, you were still, both of you were hustling, but it's like, I love to see how far you two have come. I love that you two are doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's the recent couple of years has actually been really kind of some really big things really big things are happening, and I don't know, it seems like planets are aligning and just ships are coming in and chips are being played. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it's been great. Just, you know, and
So I
I
appreciate
agree.
that.
We love seeing you too and doing all your stuff. And it's cool to see friends that just are going up their trajectory and slaying. And that's exactly what you were doing too. Oh my gosh. So
How often are you doing comedy? Like, is that your full time? I mean, are you just hitting it hard, or you got some other side hustles going on, or what's that look like?
Yeah, you know, it's weird. I am going really hard at comedy. I'm really going hard because I'm performing so much. I am also doing a lot of teaching. So I teach improv to adults and I also teach comedy to kids. So it's
wow.
my background is actually kind of funny how the two worlds have kind of merged together in a way that I didn't really quite think was possible. You know, because when you're thinking about artists becoming, or like artists trying to become like famous or trying to get their work noticed and recognized, we you know, you never really think about another possible income sources like teaching. And so that's become a big part of it. I'm also lucky enough to be on a podcast called Sounds Funny Radio, which is a fully improvised comedy podcast. It's pretty unique, actually. I'm really happy about being able to be on it. It's executive produced by Mark Evan Jackson, who is somebody on The Good Place. I don't know if you've seen The Good Place.
Yeah, I've seen that show. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the devil, I think, on The Good Place.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. It's executive produced by him. It's super exciting. That's one of the projects that I've been really, really focused on as well.
Well, that's huge news, dude. Very huge news.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, I had to move to New York for a reason.
Yeah, you've been out there for like a solid 5 years, or
no, it has not been that long.
More than that.
Isn't that crazy?
Has it been 5 years?
Yeah,
I
think I'm going on either my 6th or my 5th. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's about right.
It seems like yesterday. Seriously, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does seem like yesterday. It's because COVID has got all sorts of time messed up.
It's got like the space-time continuum is just like jacked now because of COVID. Everything's weird.
Yeah.
Time has flown by.
I can't believe it.
What large you got any big projects coming up, or exciting things, or plans for kind of the near future or distant future?
Yes, I am doing a little bit more into the digital world. I have this documentary idea that I've been wanting to work on for a while, and I'm in the pre-production phases of that, where I'm trying to do a docu-series documenting me doing 10 solo shows, like starting from nothing and trying to create like the next big great piece of art through my 10th run of it. So like just trying to do it unscripted, 10 attempts, 10 different venues, and try to document not just like my journey of trying to produce this solo show, but also document like the New York City venues along the way. So it's kind of like a historical thing show, because a lot of people don't really know, because I didn't really know this living in Indiana. I just always thought New York City was like big and corporate, but New York City is run by small businesses. Like it's all small businesses. Like you go to Times Square, you see big McDonald's signs, but everything outside of Times Square is small businesses, like mom and pop shops, especially comedy venues. They're all operated like by one or two people, or like owned by it. It's like in a family.
Wow. Do you like the Times Square vibe? I know when I go to New York, which is not very often, but I just love the hustle and bustle. I'd love to go to like Tokyo and just see all that energy and all that neon and stuff like that. So I love being right in the midst of where all the people are and the hustle and bustle, and
the thick of it.
B&H Photo is right there too. So I
he
want to get in there
loves
too.
B&H Photo, that 3-story camera shop.
What do you prefer? You prefer all that energy and buzz, or do you like the mom and pop kind of vibe?
I love it all. Honestly, I love it all. I was just in Times Square before I came to the show, and I will say the most annoying thing about Times Square is people just don't know how to walk. They just it's just so slow sometimes, and like you get a traffic jam of walking. Like that really infuriates me. But I do love the hustle, the lights, and I love the small and pop vibe too. I mean, I love that even in my neighborhood, I'm like a 10-minute walk from the train. It's so nice as I walk away from the train how it gets quieter, and how when I walk toward the train and get in the city, it gets louder, because I am an extrovert. So I love being around people, but it is always nice to just kind of be by yourself too.
Yeah, there is something magical about New York. My girlfriend lives there, or she used to live there, and she's moving back, sadly. But you'll have to hook up with her and have some lunch or something. Her name's Evangeline, but she is great, and she tells me all about New York and stuff. And I think she's moving to Brooklyn this time around. Brooklyn.
Oh, great! So she's not really moving out of New York,
right? She's right.
Yeah.
She's right there. Yeah.
Not moving to New York. She's in Indianapolis right now.
She's moving back to New York.
Got it. Yeah. I think I remember. Is she the model?
Yes. Yep. Exactly. Evangeline.
I think I remember you talking to me about her last time.
Yeah. She's moving back here soon. I'm sad to see her go, but we're definitely gonna come visit, and we'll have to come see you too. And I don't know, you and Jason need to hook up and get some, he can film you doing your ideas, or maybe like a short film or something. Let's blow you up, Bo Burnham. Let's go, baby.
Bo Burnham.
Oh yeah, Bo Burnham, man. Do you watch Inside?
Like him?
Oh yes. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I have been since I was like 15, and just to see him blow up like that with his special on Netflix blew my freaking mind. It was so good.
It was really, really good. Yeah.
When you so does New York, is that a lot of the, I don't know, as you're making your way through New York,
making your way downtown,
all the different facets of New York, does that feed your material a lot? Like what's your style of comedy, and where do you pull that inspiration and material from?
Honestly, my style of stand-up is a little bit different. I do love Bo Burnham. I loved him since he was like, I'm Bo-Yo. Like, say, when I was 16.
Yes,
so
Bo,
I've followed his whole career.
Bo, for sure.
But I was Bo, for sure. A born Bostonian.
Yeah. Aaron, librarian, a word Smithsonian. Yes, boy.
You a real fan?
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I have no idea what just happened.
We just became best friends, basically.
We did.
Again.
I would say my style is a lot closer to Mike Birbiglia and Hassan Minhaj than anyone else. I'm probably more of a storyteller than a punchline comic, and a lot of my material really is more existential. I don't really do a lot of like observational humor. It's a lot more big picture, big idea kind of stuff. And being in New York isn't necessarily the thing that drives my material. But being from Indiana is becoming a little bit more driving my material, only because I didn't know differences as vastly as I did my first year living here. But being in New York for 5 years and going back to Indiana, it is so different culturally. Mm-hmm. It is so much more different than I ever realized.
Yeah, big time. Like, just from... I like how you're taking your roots there, and then like you just kind of, so you're the only one in New York that's from Indiana, probably, like, and that's cool because the others can't say that. They're just probably all from New York, so they don't even know. They don't even know.
Everyone's from everywhere. Really? We have so many Indiana people. You know what I also love about this city? There's a sports bar for every single team.
Nice.
Like, at least for the NFL. I don't know if it's for like all hockey and baseball too.
Probably.
But there's a Colts bar here.
Nice.
Yay! I freaking love.
So are you a Colts fan or a Giants fan or a Jets fan or what?
I'm a Giants fan. I got true to the Mannings. You know what I mean? The Manning brothers, yo. I only live in cities where a Manning has played a quarterback.
Yeah, buddy.
So Colorado is a potential destination for you.
Potential, that or New Orleans. Archie.
Hey. We love the Manning boys. So cute.
Nice. All right. Well, Sunny, we appreciate your time with us. We appreciate you calling in and hanging out with us and giving us an update. We'd love to do this every once in a while. Like I was teasing before, you hadn't come into the show yet, but Lisa Lee is our Hollywood West Coast correspondent. I said Sunny Outlaw is going to be maybe our East Coast comedy correspondent, something like that. So whenever you feel like coming in, I'll hit you up every once in a while, and we'll bring you in the show. Do you ever make it back to Indianapolis, or are you pretty hardcore New York?
Yeah, I do. I do make it back to Indianapolis because my family's still there. I don't I don't go like once every month or anything. I just go when I have the time.
Yeah.
Which I will be coming this upcoming year.
Ooh, okay,
nice,
well, you better get your booty over to the J Studio and say hello.
It's called Studio J. It's only been a few years.
It's only been 7 years.
Wow. So yeah, we'd love to have you in studio. Like I said, Lisa Lee's going to be in studio next week. She's going to be in town, so we can kind of do some more in depth into comedy and stuff like that. We talked about all that stuff before, but we'd love to have you back, and we appreciate your time here. So
yeah, thanks for coming on, Sunny. It was fun talking to you again.
It's really fun talking. I really, really enjoyed it. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, you betcha. All right, we'll talk to you later, Sunny.
Bye, Sunny.
Bye, Sunny. All right.
I love it.
So I cut that music a little bit ago because we were having a little bit of stutters in there with his feet. So I don't know if the music didn't seem to help do much, but that's all right. Not too bad. Well, a couple times there, got a little. But that's all right. All right. So as a reminder, before we cut here, we've got the giveaway page, and let me go to the
$50.
That's right.
50 free dollars to the district tap, y'all.
Yeah, you got 6 days, so we're gonna try again next week, next Thursday at the end of that live feed, and see if there's any lucky winners.
Yay.
Pretty easy money.
Yes. You guys check it out, and thanks so much for tuning in, for viewing, all of our commenters and our friends and family that are watching.
Is that Farm Aid like an open? That's like an open thing, right? What, like, can you tell people how to attend or
sure?
Tickets or
Just
anything?
go. The tickets they're not very cheap, but they're $100 to.
Well, it's like a fundraiser, right? So I guess that makes sense. They're trying to raise funds.
Farm Aid goes all around the world, I guess, and they're here in Indy this time. And yep, I'm gonna be singing on stage with Ann Wilson and the Jim Irsay band this Saturday. So if you want to come out to Ruoff and see, the lineup is incredible. Dave Matthews is playing, Willie Nelson and his family, and just a lot. Can you scroll down there yet? It should show the lineup somewhere, but check out the lineup when you get the chance. It's super awesome. It's got a lot of great stuff. There we go. Yep, Dave Matthews.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, Willie Nelson.
Dave Matthews.
Yep, Margot Price, as well as the Jim Irsay band featuring Ann Wilson of Heart.
Nathaniel Ratliff.
Yeah, and the Night Sweats, love them. Oh my gosh. And of course we have. Okay, I can't remember.
The Jim Irsay.
Yeah,
right there. Is that what you're looking for?
No, I thought there was somebody else that I knew at the bottom there, but no, it's a really cool lineup. We're really excited. Margot Price, really love them, but Dave Matthews especially, I'm freaking out about. So I'm gonna be on the same stage as Dave Matthews, performing with Dave, essentially, kind of.
Oh, they're doing a stream.
Oh, cool. Farmaid.org.
Cool. Live stream begins at 11:30 on Saturday. So nice.
Yep, perfect. So check that out, and thank you guys, everybody, for everything that y'all do for us and supporting our show. We really appreciate it.
And you're going to be singing the national anthem at
Jimmy John's Stadium the same morning.
I know. It's like this weekend is bonkers. Yeah, so tomorrow we're driving to Detroit after her rehearsal, and then staying the night at my brother's for the Parkinson's Walk, which is the next morning. She sings the national anthem at about 10 a.m. at the Jimmy John's field, and then right after she's done doing the anthem, she drives back to without me. She drives back to do Farm Aid later. What is it? 6:something at night, 6:45 at night or something like that.
6 o'clock, yeah.
And then I'm staying to film the. My brother asked me to do a piece on the Parkinson's Walk and all that. So we'll be parting ways temporarily, but yeah. So it's like bing bong bong bing bing.
Bing bong bing bong.
Yeah, bing bong.
Yeah, all over the place.
All over the place. All right. Well. Ooh, here's something I haven't used. Socials.
Boom.
Ooh, they come up?
No.
Why not? Oh, there it goes. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, or X, whatever it's called now, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We're In the Loop TV show on all those platforms.
Yes. Find
us, like us, love us, comment, drop us little lines, watch the live feeds on Thursdays at 7, watch the ABC WR TV broadcast, a totally different episode than this one tonight. And then we're 24/7 inside the hotel. So as you have friends and family coming in, staying at hotels, tell them to find the In the Loop Visitors channel in their hotel room.
It was channel 50 in the West
Yeah, it depends
End.
on what hotel you're in. We're in the largest hotel in Indianapolis. We are channel 2. So you can watch it in all its HD glory. There's a little QR code where you can find more information about the sponsors that are on there. So there you go. That's it. We out of here.
Okay,
Bye.
guys. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye. Live stream Thursday at 7, Saturday at midnight on ABC, and 24/7 inside Indianapolis hotels.